What's up, y'all? It's Nya Savage. Hey, and today we're doing a video. I'm answering a few questions for y'all because everybody keep asking me a few stuff. And I got my manager here with me today. She also my mom. I got a few managers. I actually got two. We do footwork, and the other one is like paperwork, behind the scenes, stuff like that. So really, I started rapping when I was a young boy. I was real young. I was at least 8. And I used to listen to 50 Cent all the time with my dad and stuff like that. So I used to want to rap and stuff like that. When I got into middle school, I started making it like little songs on SoundCloud and stuff like that. And it wasn't good at all, but like it kind of gave me a feel for it. So when I got older,
you was trash?
So yeah, I was trash. I was super trash. So when about beginning of this year, about maybe February, I went to the studio like my first time, and I made it. My first song was called Hidden Licks, and that song, it was still trash, but like it was still trash.
Wait, say it again. You was trash?
I was trash. It was like, I'm on a hidden lick, like yeah, it was trash.
Hidden lick.
Yeah, it was trash. So I kept going to the studio, stuff like that. Like I kept going back. I'm like, I'm gonna get better, like, cause I wanted to have a unique sound. Like I wanted my sound to be like lit. Like I wanted people to hear me and like really bumping in their car and stuff like that. So after my mom had a little situation, whatever, I ain't had the same manager, so I started going to, shout out to J Real, he's like one of the best engineers. I started going to J Real, and I made my first like real kind of hit song where people start noticing me. It's called By My Money, and that's when I really started like coming. This was in maybe May, June type.
So once About My Money hit, now I start getting noticed in a way, you know, where people start realizing, all right, she pretty nice. And I think that's when she gained her confidence. And that's another thing what the studio does. It kind of, you know, now I go to the studio twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week if we can do the time, because it helps. It's like running laps. If you run track, you won't run around, you know, the track multiple times. If you play basketball, or you want to be a pro basketball player, you shooting hoops from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. And I think that was the first song that Nya realized, like, okay, I got it. I'm getting my flow. You know, she was jumping in that double dutch and just getting a little bit better. And that's when I realized, okay, you know, she was on the radio. You know, she started back in June. I say June or July, with probably 2,000 followers. Now she's at about 5,100. And I know to some people that's not a lot, but you have to understand the popularity grew within 5 months of 3,000 people just finally saying, like, yo, you know, she nice. I guess the next thing would be, how do you write? And another thing I want to say is Nya writes all her own songs, which is something that I'm passionate about because I know she has a skill. You know, I always tell her, you know, let people know you write, because she really does. She picks her own beats. This is why managing her because it's easy, because she sells herself. You know, my job is really just to get her in front of people, manage her time, manage her abilities, and push her, which is where the thin line comes in between mother and child. So what do you have to say about that?
What I have to say about manager and mom, it kind of it's annoying, like, because that's my mom. Like, sometimes I be thinking she be telling me stuff just because she my mom. You know what I'm saying? I think she be trying to tell me what to do because she my mom and she got the authority to. So that sometimes they get on my nerves. Like, but sometimes I know it's kind of better to have like my mom and other people as my manager, because my mom got my best intentions. Like, she want the best for me too. And I got other people on my team that like they kind of.
I will definitely piggyback off of Nya. I'm gonna move up a little bit. I feel like I'm so close away. I will definitely piggyback off of Nya. It is annoying because it's time consuming, because sometimes I try to tell her things, but you can't be a preacher in your own home. She thinks, oh, you don't know what's going on. Oh, you're not current with times. Oh, you're not hip. Oh, you not. Oh, you not. Oh, you not. Yes, you do be right, but sometimes I be right, because it, you know, I don't know everything about social media, but I do know certain things. I know that her image has to be a certain way. I know that there are certain things we're going to have to do. We're going to have to be on time. I have to make a schedule. You have to do shows. You have to go make music. We have to go do videos. So my job is to run a schedule of where we should be and what we should be doing. Programming our post. And just keeping order. She doesn't like me giving her order. She has such a free spirit. She just wants to do what she wants to do, but that's just not how it goes.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Oh, really? That's all I'm gonna get? Okay, we was not with this camera, would I just be okay? That's how you feel for real?
But like, yeah, But it's good though, because I know everything. Things are gonna be good because she is my manager.
Right, I'm going to handle things. And what do you focus on with your management team handling everything for you? What are you able to focus on? What's your number one goal?
Music.
What's your job?
Music.
Period. As a manager, my number one job and her other's team number one job, shout out to Sarah Management, is to allow her to focus on music. Mm-hmm. If you can't focus on the music, your job then becomes hard. So the only thing I continuously tell her is you have one job. Love your fans, adore your fans, reach out to your fans, and do your job. Mm-hmm. And she does that. She puts in the footwork. She's everywhere. I mean, and we're every weekend. We're never home. This just a place we come to. Like, we're never home because we're always somewhere doing something. Our sleep is in cat naps. And because if you want something, you have to work for it. So as her manager, the one thing I'm always going to do is I'm going to push. I'm going to push because this is a business. It's not play. Mm-hmm. Anything else you got? What you got coming up next?
On December 1st, well, every 1st and 3rd of the month, I'm going to be dropping, like, new singles and stuff like that. So, December 1st, I got a new single called No Hands coming out. And then I'll have another single coming out called Bricks. And also, in about 2 weeks, I have a music video coming out for Hood B. It's about to be one of the latest videos featuring No Plug, and I'm really excited about that, too.
Who did the video?
Shout out to my shit Diesel. He hard. He one of the best videographers out right now. Like, so if you need your video done, go get with him. We got.
I'm gonna exit with saying, again, just an introductory of who we are. We kind of just popped up out of nowhere, but please get used to seeing our face because it's happening. She's a force to be reckoned with everywhere we go. The understanding is she next up. Like, that's just what it is. Everywhere we go, she's a hard worker. Her music is great. You can download her new EP that she wrote and picked all her beats by herself on every streaming device that you can name of: YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Amazon. It's everywhere. Everywhere. I'm telling you, it's a couple bangers on there. Hashtag Nya Savage. If you listen to the music, I am Candy, Nya Savage Manager. This is the infamous Nya Savage.
Hey,
just get used to seeing her and just understand we here and we ain't going nowhere. And if you have any questions, inbox us and we'll try to answer them as quick as we can.